Oh, wow. Now we're doing it. We know about encoders because life is difficult.
Where's the any button?
Where is the any button? Um, hello. Did it do the thing yet? Please do the thing. Oh my. Hi, people. Hi. Who is this guy? He doesn't belong on this stream. Oh gosh. I'm here. So I see you and I hear you and all the people who have said that I am pranking you.
Oh my, yeah, that's live.
I'm not.
Yeah,
But I
that's
do
fine.
need you to wait like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
By 5 minutes, my
there's-
ADD brain means more like 6 or 7. Thank you.
the stream's blowing up.
I did the thing. I did the thing. Aren't you proud of me? I did the thing. I hope. Oh man, oh man. Let me know if it's laggy. I'm doing my best. I'm going to mute notifications. So it's just you and me, baby. I also need glasses now. It's been a while. What do you think? Not necessarily. Hello all. Thank you for waiting. And I'm going to shut those notifications off in short order. Would you believe that we've actually tested this? Because probably didn't seem like it, right? That's understandable. I also think people are leaving because they're watching the stream. So I'm going to mute myself. Hi. I live! Yay! I live in with llamas. Didn't forget about that. Alrighty. Cool. Let's decide on some critical things right now. Blue bow or orange bow? We're gonna talk about some tech stuff, but I'm gonna bring you to a theoretically dark place that has been my life recently. And, hi! Back from the dead! You thought I would be bald. Well, actually, there's relevance to that. Somebody has some insider information. So right now we have a Discord, and so we're checking comments and questions, and we're taking questions in Discord. So that will be cool. And yeah, thank you for joining. Red, blue, orange, red, blue, orange. Oh no, oh no. I'm using an encoder for the first time, for the last time. How about all of the bows? No, that, you can't take me seriously with all of the bows, right? Take the red pill, take the blue pill, and the story ends. So really quickly, I'm going to tweet this out. Because unfortunately, plans never go as scheduled. And that's part of the issue with all of this stuff, right? Another platform that requires you to register, Discord requires you to register because we don't want trolls, and we have this awesome community that we're going to talk about here in a bit. So I'm going to theoretically bring you to a dark place because that has been where I've existed recently. And we're going to bring you back, and we're going to talk about some freaking amazing things that I couldn't have done it without help. And that's a lot of what the tone of this... I think I can get away with not wearing glasses. Yeah. That's a lot of the tone of what this is going to be. So if you have questions, I'm going to save them until we're going to do 2 question sessions. We've worked really, really hard on this. We've had documents and more documents, and for the newly discovered ADD brain, that is hard. So feel free to get your questions out here in a sec, but I'm just going to post the most quick Twitter update that I am streaming now. Alrighty. It says that the stream is working. Yay! How have you guys been up? Like, where's everybody from? Let me know. Sound off. Sound off. How's my health? That's where we're going, to the dark place. I hope you're ready. Okay. Oh, man. It's kind of weird because I've been existing in this, like, not on social media, kind of off the grid for a really long time, to the point where I don't even... Yeah, that's great. I'm working on it, though. And I'm coming back. So, already I'm streaming live now. What do you think? With some epic, bad, and good news. That's going to be my 2 hours of sleep join us. Like, join us. Schmeagle? Maybe? My precious. Yes. Okay. And then Google Plus. Look at this. I'm blindly status updating, which you should only do if you're like drunk, but I don't do the drinking thing very much. So, okay, 30 more seconds and I'm yours. 30 more seconds and I'm yours. I want to show you my setup, you guys, without totally screwing everything over. Look at that. That phallic type mic. Yeah. That's we got a good setup here. I'm on Windows right now, but apart from that. Okay. And I'm going to go to next little Google Plus. And so it may seem like I'm not paying attention to your questions, but there's going to be a time and a place. Okay? So, then I made the post and I did everything I was supposed to do. Bam. Okay, so I'm going to need green llama for this conversation. So firstly, I want to talk about how I feel like you have fear is something that people don't like to admit that exists, right? But it absolutely invariably does. And we are so afraid of fear and that like culture of fear that we end up not being honest with ourselves and other people. And the honesty part was I needed help. And I didn't ask for it. And so when I noticed that I was getting sick, I don't know if for those just tuning in and aren't ready for like a completely cryptic experience, I basically did a bunch of, I've done almost 400 videos on Linux, open source, and gaming, and just kind of let you into my life just completely, right? And then I dropped off the face of the planet. So that was unfortunate. But I'm back. And I'm operating off of a foundation of wholeheartedness, so I'm going to be really raw with you guys. So really quickly, I was posting content, and even when I went to Asia, like I still noticed that there was this community, and I still tried to record in the weirdest of spots, right? The weirdest of locations. And that worked for a while. And then I got sick, and then fear came about. And I was afraid to ask for help. So the community that we're building is really exciting. And so I'm not going to talk too much about my illness, but I ended up having really dark times where I felt like I should be alone. Like nobody should have to deal with seeing me this way, seeing me sick. It was really difficult. And so I didn't want to show that side of me because fear and the perception of weakness. So I went to doctor's appointments alone. I got MRIs, brain MRIs alone. The doctors used the words cancer and MS. And there was a time where I was laid up and they stuck like 32 needles in my body and shocked them to see if I would be revived or to test for nerve conduction stuff. And I did all that alone. And I thought that was a good idea. And it really wasn't. And so when you have that level of, when you feel like nobody's there to help you, just because you can't ask for help, you withdraw. And I'm completely different now. because of it. I went traveling and I realized that I really enjoy that, and my eyes became open when I had like a near-death experience, being diagnosed with something called AS. It's aclondizing spondylitis, and it is incurable. And it basically means that I'm in pain most of the time. And so I had all the delivery schedules that I had in place previously kind of went out the window, and I had to take care of myself. And after so many doctor's visits, that's how it was diagnosed. So the struggle was real, and I missed you guys. And I felt like I couldn't keep making updates about this because, then, you guys came for Linux videos. You came for not seeing that side of me. But I've decided that's bullshit. And I'm just going to live wholeheartedly, and I'm making a community around that. That involves being strong enough to ask for help. And if you've ever been in a position where you feel like nobody will understand you, that they don't know your struggle, that there's nobody out there that could possibly comprehend your special brain, that's false. So we're rolling out Geek Beacon. That is going to be the umbrella to all of these amazing projects that we have going on. So let me tell you about some of the old stuff that's coming back, right? So Geek Beacon is kind of like the guiding light to all things geek. So it involves a community of people that have special brains, that have hard shit going on with them, and are willing to face check fear. Because fear, they say fear is the mind killer, but that's not 100% true. Now that I've gone traveling and I've experienced these things, I see fear and I push past it. If I'm most afraid of something, I want to do it more, and I think that the only way that you can do those things and you can grow is with help. So Geek Beacon is kind of the umbrella to all of these things, including OSAlt, which is the open source alternative for real this time. It was a community project that we started 2 years ago, and we kind of wanted to make FOSS all the things, right? So anything that's open source is free, is fair game, and we have a GitHub surrounding it. So I want to show you this unveiling. That is not Spotify. Where are you? Let's see if I can use the power of magic to go to this. The willingness to be imperfect and be vulnerable right now, you guys. It's never been more real. Okay, Geek Beacon. Yeah. So this is what we've worked on. On the gaming side of things, that was supposed to do something and have a fun little image in it, but it just didn't. And so that's okay, because, again, imperfect.
No sound! No sound!
What, no sound at all?
No sound at all. As soon as you switched, you lost the sound.
Okay. Soon as I switched. Hello. This is why we don't do things live. What about hearing me now? Yay? Meow. Live sound, question mark? Live sound, question mark? No sound! Did I do it? Did I do the thing? See?
Oh my god, you're on the Twitch layout! You're on the Twitch layout!
I'm on the...
Still no sound!
Stop it. There's sound now. So anyway, you're hearing my roomie who basically... You're hearing my roomie who basically brought me back from the brink of death. There was a point in my life where I was physically incapable of moving, and he actually called in reinforcements to help rescue me. And that is something that's also going to come later. Yeah, they hear me. It's okay. It's all good, baby. I think I realized what I should have done for the audio of the portion. No, the Twitch thing worked, but I guess I just showed you like a little sneak peek. So let's just try this for science, going back to the Geek Beacon website and seeing how the sound works. Because I really wanted to show you this thing. Yeah. The willingness to be imperfect. I'm going to just keep saying that. Fade. How about now? We're testing the sound. The roomie is friend zoned, that is for sure. He's my forever platonic life mate. Yep. Is sound happening now? Oh, you guys get to see all you get to see the meta version of all the things. How's that? Oh man. Meta. You have sound. Okay. It's so good to see you guys too again. Oh my goodness. I'm showing like all the stats and getting like super. Okay, cool. So, sound still good. Still on Windows. Still sad face about that. Sound. Yay! Okay, guys. Hi, I'm Nixie Pixel, and you're watching OS Alt, your source for open source. We have a GitHub. Please join our GitHub. Please join our Discord. We need all of you to build this cool community. Dun 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 dun. I'm not going to tell you what Geeks Abroad is quite yet because that's the new stuff. So, I don't know if you can hear this. But we also have a few content creators. And I want you guys to watch this video because I couldn't manage the sound on this. But we are gaming in Linux. And we're doing all the things. And we even have a contributor who is editing in Linux, which I have semi issues with, but that's another story. And we're having a really good time. So if you guys join our Discord, which is our community, and all that stuff, we're gonna have an awesome, spectacular time because nobody has to be alone, and everybody should be gaming in Linux, and everybody should be all happy, fun, and rainbow and sunshine. And this is an example of our Discord. Stuff's going crazy right now. There is, I believe, an open source version that you can use, and this is, I think, better Discord. If it's not open source, correct me on that, please. But I believe it is, and we're gonna open source our lives. Are you ready? Geek Beacon. So this is just kind of the front row, and if we want to be super meta about it, we can watch the stream inside the stream. I don't know how to go live now. I haven't YouTubed in a bit. Oh look, it's us again. Haha. So yeah, my beautiful moderators that have been here since the beginning have worked really, really hard to make it do a thing for me. So what's going to happen in that gaming stream? Well, I'm going to take your questions here after this. We're doing OS Alt again. We're booting up gaming, and we're doing it in Linux, and we're we're going to have multiplayer in our Discord. We've already gamed with a lot of people on our channel. It's been super, super great. And that weird Twitch overlay is just a horribly bad master control operator foreshadowing for that. So yeah, I would love to answer some questions. If I could get the mods to send me a link of the questions in the Discord that I have, that would be cool. Just go ahead and plug a link to the question. Yep, okay, cool. So we've grabbed some questions for you all. I'm not really sure if there are questions posted. Interesting. Is there another document with questions? I don't know. But yeah, so I covered. People are hanging out a lot. I kind of want to show you guys some of the like back end craziness that we've had. But right now I'm not really seeing any questions. No questions. But so I'll just kind of look at the live chat. Yeah, I'll just look at the live chat. And this is all just kind of a work in progress. And the big reveal is going to be after, if you guys have current questions about OSAlt. We're going to start having a streaming schedule and really build a community. So if you're a content creator, if you want to make videos, we're going to make this nice little open source life with people that have special brains and that aren't afraid to ask for help. So do I have a color-coded llama for each mood I can be in while talking? That's a good question. And the answer is, wait 1 second. You mean this? You mean this right here? You mean what? Happy llama. Everybody do the happy llama. Yeah. We are all sleep deprived. We are all very tired. But we're all genuine, and that should be all that matters. I don't want to have to feel like I can't come on here again and muse about stuff. The level of conspiracy theories were crazy, right? So it was just like, I don't play violent video games, therefore, yeah, it was just kind of silly. So I'm going to look at the chat again real quick and see what y'all saying. Yeah, what happened to me the past 2 years? I explained. I basically was riddled with pain, and I super appreciate all of you guys. That one of the biggest questions was just like, how are you, right? And so I felt like I couldn't come back because I'd make a video and I go, hey, I'm back, I'm feeling better. And the thing with AS is that it's an autoimmune disorder. So if I do something with some inane trigger, I'll get the same symptoms of, if you've ever had a flu, it's like that all over your body. And no, that's it. You can't move, and you have to ask for help. So that brings me to my next announcement. And I'm going to go try to, this amazing site, by the way, was made by all the dedicated mods that are going to be helping to support you with your projects too. So not only am I coming back, but I'm coming back with a vengeance. I'm going to flex. Oh God, that was unimpressive. Yeah. So my subreddit, you guys, go to my subreddit because some of the stuff on there is ridiculous. You guys know I game. I'm going to have a good time doing that. I'm going to be a multifaceted individual, and we're going to just have a really good time with it. So let me go to the screen cap again. You guys like this fade? I know you want to know about Geeks Abroad because that's the most exciting thing. So people with special brains. Oh, you guys are seeing my admin access. Oh, I'm not gonna click on that. But the cool thing about rolling out this Discord was that we have 2,000 members, you guys. And from that, can I control, can I make this bigger for you guys? Ooh, yeah. We've actually had ADD resources and just all these cool things. So what you're seeing right now is a list, a collaborative document that was actually made by like 16 people. And we were all, it was just like scrolling, we were all writing, and as you could see, like the text was going on the page, and people were talking about how they are most, how they are most productive, and it was just really, really cool to see. So we're going to recreate that, and I actually think it would be cool if we had live, so we'll have a lot of more things scheduled. We'll have the gaming with you guys scheduled. We'll have, the OSAlt GitHub. And then the new stuff is the Squirrel Army, because we're all kind of a little nuts. We just don't talk about it. So come into the Discord or join what I just showed you, and we can be part of this bigger conversation about how we can cope so we don't have to feel alone. That's so important. Take it from me. Yeah, I can't wait to be back with you guys. Just talking about a little bit different stuff. I want to talk about Linux things, but I also have other desires. And that came from traveling. I was gone for a year, and I was making those videos while I was gone. But also, Geeks Abroad. I think it could be time for that. I'll ask. Head on over to the Discord. You won't regret it. We've been ridiculously hardworking and reliant on each other. And that's really how life has to be. Oh yeah, the GitHub links and all of those things exist on... Okay, plenty of questions. Cool. Alrighty. So I've already unveiled a little bit about the squirrels and their special brains, be it ADD. So my story about this squirrel thing and how it kind of came about and how it evolved is that I had ADD my whole life. Didn't know it because my parents decided to suppress that. So I walked around with a special brain, didn't know really how to I have a time blindness because of ADD. Also, I've written an entire guide on how you can cope with ADD. So if you guys hang out in the Discord, I will reveal that here in the future. And I can't wait to talk about that. We're going to have an ADD podcast, by the way. That's another thing. And also, if you hang out in the Discord, I'm going to summarize all this. Because that's another thing people with special brains need. There's a huge corollary between nerds and geeks and engineers and special brain ADD types, anxiety types, chronic pain types. So yeah, there's a place for you. So a question by Evil Bastard. What do you think about Ubuntu abandoning Unity and returning to GNOME? Happy Llama approves. Evil Bastard said that. That was somebody's name. That wasn't me calling you evil bastards. Not for sticking around as long, and not for being as caring about me. That doesn't make you evil bastards. My favorite video game by Shadow Mattia would be right now just getting this community up. I've thought about nothing else. I want to make an open source revolution on life so badly. The projects that you have, that you've been dreaming about, that you feel like you're the only one, that's another product of fear, right? You feel like you're the only one who could do it. You can't ask anybody for help. You don't want to share your project because they'll steal your XYZ, which is not very open source philosophy. This whole live stream and that whole website was created by a bunch of people together. That video you watched was created by 4 people together. And it was a bit of chaos and it was a bit of growing pains, but it was totally worth it. And that's what I always think of, like, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And we're going to roll out in phase 2. We're going to have a beautiful website. Everything's going to be all encompassing. And I think soon, why use Windows? That was another question. Why use Windows? Well, if you know me, you'll know that I like to use the best tool for the job. And right now, I'm in transition. I have, not like sexuality wise, that's pretty set. Oh, I have a horribly messy desk in Llamas, but I also have all this running on a laptop, which is attached to a GPU chassis. Did you know that existed? Oh God, more messiness. GPU chassis. So I think it's time to reveal the final step. I'm so excited. This is one of the ones that I work the hardest on because I've been away from you for 2 years. And you've come to my channel over and over again, right? And I haven't been there. So now this time, I want to come to you. And how we're going to do that is with Geeks Abroad. That's another thing that I created. And I want to show you what that looks like too. To go to Geek Beacon. Check it out. So this... Go to the thing, you guys. Make it do the thing. We'll just keep saying that. Anytime there's a technical failure, you guys should just chant, make it do the thing. So, Geeks Abroad. My best friend basically saved my life. And we've been going through a lot of hard times lately. And we want to travel the world with our special brains. Not all who wander are lost. Because, you know, the Tolkien book. Super important. Super relevant. And we would love to come visit you. So I don't know if he's around right now, but I think he should come out here and say hi. Because he's been one of the biggest, most amazing driving forces, as well as all the freaking beautiful mods that have put up with my random insanity. I'm calling him in from the other room. Let's see if he listens. Let's see if the mods are going to push him out. I don't know. He might actually be asleep by now because we've been working really, really hard on this. But, yeah. Maybe I'll just go get him. You guys, should I just go get him? Should I just go get him, you guys? Oh, my llamas are from Nixie. Yeah. I will come see you. Fill out. So all of those things are fully clickable, by the way. You can mess around with all the things. You can click on all the things. Oh, I think I hear him. My platonic life mate is coming. Coming to... Hello? 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 Marcello!
I'm coming!
I don't know what he's doing. It's gonna be loud and obnoxious. I'm letting you know ahead of time. Come on. They don't have all day. Oh, he wants a chair? Ah, high maintenance.
I am high maintenance.
Here, let's trade spaces.
Friend zone for life roomie is high maintenance.
Friend zone for life. So yes, this is my savior who brought me out from the darkness, and I brought him out from the darkness. And now we don't have to be alone, and we're coming to see you. Yay! We have to get...
We are visiting the world.
We're visiting the world.
So, let us tell you about... Well, we were talking about Geek Beacon. And now let's talk to you about...
the plans for that.
Geeks Abroad.
So that, basically that form that I just sent you guys and showed you is the form for which you can just... If you want to hang out with us, fill out this form. Mm-hmm. We want to talk about the most geeky things possible. Anything that you know of in your area that you can geek out about, we want to hear about.
Comic book stores, video game stores, places where people go play D&D, people where they get together and code Linux stuff or Windows stuff. It doesn't matter. All code's good. Under the user god.
Under the user god or the user guide. Yeah.
All source.
Yeah, and so, wow, there are a lot of questions. We look so much better this time around than we had with the awful other live stream. But yeah, so this is my best platonic bro mate of all time.
I saved her life, and I'm friend zone forever.
It should be okay though, right? Oh wow, there's a delay.
Oh my god, there's so many things looking at. How do you do this?
I don't do it well. You should know that by now.
Are you supposed to look deep in the soul? Oh yeah, there's someone going by the name of Siri Cortana. They're asking if you played this game called Zero Dawn Horizon, and I can say
not relevant yet.
Not yet. It's on the want list.
The want list.
Gotcha.
Join our squirrel army with special brains, and if you can't do that, join the Discord because we've been gaming every day. Mm-hmm. We're going to have content every day.
We have twitching a schedule. Well, close every day, so we figure that out.
We're the most ADD people out there. He has one form of ADD. And don't say that it doesn't exist, because I have lots of documentation. I will get at you naysayers on it. I recently discovered that I don't know I'm pointing at you so authoritatively. But yes.
Yes. So, back to as you can see, Geeks Abroad, we are going around the world and we want to visit your favorite geeky places to hang out, places that you're passionate about, and we need your help finding these places. That's why you have a survey on geekbeacon.org.
.org.
Yeah.
So
you fill out that survey, and if we're going to that country, which we probably will, we will contact you, and we can see how you can help us out.
Yeah.
You might even be on the camera if you're comfortable being on camera. You don't have to be on camera.
Yeah.
We need people that can definitely help us be interpreters, help us drive around, places to stay, things like that. And because this is open source, this is an open sourced community, we're asking the community members to help us out.
Yeah. So also, if you have projects that you want to work on, we're all in. Like, the whole idea of this is to make it the whole idea of Geek Beacon is to make it as expansive as your imagination. You're not alone. Yep. We can help you in all of the things.
You want to write video game reviews? We can help you. Get on board. You want to create some cool Linux video games? Yes, get on board. You want to just hang out and chat and watch us play video games and poke llama plushies? Yeah, get on board.
Get on board. But we're asking you first because you've been there. You've always been there, and we like you. Yay. So, it's also really important to defocus me predominantly. Being the focus was a lot of pressure. When I was doing chemo often, I had to deal with a lot of crap and badness and weakness, and now I only take a chemo pill once a week. So sometimes I'm going to be off, but we're going to figure this out because illness isn't weakness, ADD stuff isn't weakness, it's strength in numbers. Come join us. Join the Squirrel Army. Yay!
So go to the website and fill out the form so we can visit you in the distant lands that you live in, or next door, depending, and as well as how you can help us out with our site, with our community, with our streams. Hell, if you even just want to come and play video games with us, just hop on our Discord.
Yeah. I was too much of a social recluse, and I know completely what it's like to feel like there's nobody else there, but they are there, and they are waiting for you.
Oh, yes? Oh.
I didn't know how that was going to turn out. I don't know. Squirrel. Okay, we're going to squirrel out, and we're going to show you the llama.
Oh, someone like the Zoidberg. Zoidberg.
Happy llama. Do the happy llama. Do the happy llama. Dun, 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 dun. 2 hours of sleep. Happy
forever.
Llama.
Why, God? Why? Why me? I saved her life, but I can't.
Okay, don't let it get to your head. You didn't like resuscitate me.
Close
or
enough.
resuscitate me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, travel and all that good stuff.
So, yeah, next month we're beginning Geeks Abroad
Oh,
traveling.
yes. Okay, here's the thing. We're going to
Gamescom!
Europe. We're going to Gamescom. We don't really have a plan. We may still get a van that I wanted to hack. He doesn't think it'll work.
Not for season 1.
And our other mod doesn't think it'll work. But I think it would be really cool to take this one van that I've been dreaming about and chiseling it out and putting a gaggy antenna on it so you don't have to be like creepily like sleeping. I can just feel the eyes, by the way. We don't have to be creepily sleeping at like McDonald's because we can have like directional Wi-Fi acceptance and like.
All right, well, this way. Kung Furu asks if we plan on visiting the Netherlands. Yes. Give us a reason to, besides yourself.
Yeah, so, and
is awesome
the way
already.
that you can give us a reason to is by filling out that form. So I hate to say it.
Is there like a cool building where people play D&D in a basement in the Netherlands?
It's not.
We'll go.
It's not
If
even
it's a
about.
if it's a cool like World War II surplus place that has a bar in it, which there is one in the Netherlands, that has like offhanded comments about the crappy shit they sell. We're there with you on camera.
I would like
talking about it, how awesome it is.
I would like to request that there are also breweries. I can't ever say that word.
Breweries.
Breweries that have damn it, that have
Gotcha.
games, board games. Anything you geek out about, we want to hear about it.
Whatever gets you to get out of the house to interact with other people, that makes you like happy and warm and squishy inside, we want to go.
Yeah.
Show us. Share it with the world.
And you're going to hear my mechanical keyboard because I want the mods to post geekbeacon.org as much as they want. And if you guys are asking for a link of my Patreon, I'm not going to send it to you because that's not what this is about.
This
is about...
dollar bill, yo.
Yeah. This is about so much more. So, questions, comments, concerns. I have a new face. We have many new faces.
And there are more new faces
But I'm
that
not
come
going away.
in the future.
I'm not going anywhere. And the mods will tell you that. The mod gods, the like pseudoers of this community will tell you that I am not
If
going
you can
anywhere.
see this person here, they are evolving into a greater entity. That is going to be the Geek Beacon.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't feel like a great entity.
You're becoming a greater one.
Greater?
Still think
Faster,
so.
stronger? Greater, faster.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na. He's so off camera. Okay, cool. Let me go look at the live chat. The live dashboard. Yay! Face for Fuzzy Bear. Oh, you guys are so great. If you're an introvert, it doesn't matter.
I'm Fuzzy Bear?
If you're an introvert, it doesn't matter.
Touch the beard.
They call you a fuzzy
Touch
bear.
the beard. Touch the beard. Do it. Do it.
You gotta say it louder. You gotta
Touch
get
the
closer.
beard.
You gotta get closer.
There we go.
So anyway, if this hasn't caused many people to leave by now, yeah, and this is being recorded, and what is that?
See,
What?
Danberg.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Danberg.
I didn't-
Oddcamp. That's cool. Canterbury, UK. Cool.
You can
Phil,
provide-
put it on the form. Put it on the form. Send us your contact information. Put it on
Put
the
it on
form,
form.
and we'll go with you.
Geeks
Potentially.
Geekle. Oh
Potentially.
yeah, I'm down for
Potentially.
anything. I came back from the brink of death. I'm down for anything. Okay, so I'm gonna post
Most
this, even
things.
though I shouldn't. That Geeks Abroad, Geek Beacon. It's gonna be way more than you could possibly imagine, and it's all because of you. I want to give a shout out to them.
Give shout outs.
I didn't actually realize.
Girl, this is your channel, yo. Do your shout outs.
This is ridiculous. What is happening? What is happening?
That's going to highlight reel.
I'm seeing that I am petting your beard in a.
Yeah, and that's going to be like where when the video stops. That's gonna be the picture. It shows me going like this. Ah, my beard. And to be memed.
All right, you
No,
guys.
please
I'm
don't.
gonna answer some more questions because our mods have been so generous to put some questions up there, and wherever that tab may be, that I will eventually find.
It
because
was
this
you
is
you
live.
expanded that. It was on that screen.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
woman.
Okay. I'm going to call it, what, questions and answers? Actually, you know what? The Discord has all the info. Bam.
Discord. See? Discord is useful.
Discord is also, if you guys don't know about Discord, it's also for gaming.
Join the Discord.
We've joined the Discord.
Join the Discord.
Discord is life. Okay.
Discord is life.
So,
the hurting will stop once you join the Discord.
Whoa.
Life will become more tolerable with the Discord.
Yeah, geekbeacon.org. Please and thank you. It's our little landing page. You guys are getting in early access. And if in case you can't find it, it's going to be freaking everywhere with links. So
we will definitely have all the links in the description below. Am I doing it right? Is that how the YouTubers do it? They just point to magical things and they
in
just
the
pop
below
up
bar.
later?
In the below bar?
In the below bar. So we're going to just, whoever's editing this video at the end is going to be like, just Jark keeps pointing everywhere. So I think pop.
There were points where YouTube was changing so quickly. That's another story where people just started saying, look, click on the link in the description below. And they just started like rave dancing because it was everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. You have a theory on rave dancing? He does like the Taekwondo rave dance. Can you do it? I don't even know if it's showing.
Glow stick.
How's the stream, you guys? We worked really hard to try to make it not suck hemorrhoidaliness like last time.
Ooh.
What? I put both of the bows in my hair.
Yes, amazing restaurants count to
Amazing
geek over.
restaurants count because everything is massively expansive.
Look, there's a
We're answering
Harry
questions
Potter
now about Geeks Abroad.
Yeah.
Because Geeks Abroad is like the most immediate thing, I want to talk about squirrels. If you have
to share.
An example?
All right, somewhere in China, in this province of China, is a Harry Potter cafe. I would never assume there would be a Harry Potter themed cafe in China. Like, we would want to go to that.
Yeah.
Like, that's an example. Something that's like really crazy far out.
Or the Lucca Games Festival in Italy. Preferably things in Europe.
BlizzCon.
Because we're going to do Europe and Japan. And we're going to do it on the cheap. And that's one of the reasons why, we're just going to...
And no, we do not speak French. But we have someone who does speak French on our team already. But
Je ne comprends pas.
If you want to help us with more of our ability to speak French, join us. Fill out the survey.
Okay, who said that? Who said the French
That was
thing?
Merlot.
Xavier. Okay, I am an omniglot. I like to know a lot of different languages. I'm fluent in a few of them. So, like, teach me all the things. Yeah. Basically.
And as for Liquid Identity 101, is September too early for Geek Abroad event? No.
It's
never too early. We may not be able to do it this year, but we can definitely do it next year.
Yeah, and I'm going to be traveling.
That's for events, not places that are open, like, every day of the week.
It's more like, you guys, I've been gone for so long. It's time for me to come to you. And, like, yeah. It's just exciting.
And,
so,
yeah, you can invite... Okay, go ahead.
Go, no, you go.
All right. Yes, JJ, and 488.
Remember Fla?
Yeah, guy, or gal, or person. Human. Yes, human. Hello, human. Human, yes, you can invite Nixie to visit our area for certain conferences, or your areas.
Conferences also. B-Sides is amazing, by the way. B-Sides is one of my favorite. So I've been to DEF CON, I've been to B-Sides, Black Hat, Blue Hat, Microsoft.
I've been to E3 once.
You're a special snowflake. Yay.
And so many game dev conferences.
Yeah.
That I just stopped going because it's like, okay, I've seen it. I've done the party circuit. I'm good.
He's not loud enough. He's loud every other time. He runs around the house like yelling, and now he's like all bashful in front of the camera.
I'm not bashful. I'm
Would
just
you
trying not to get them to unsubscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Am I doing it right? Is that how YouTubers do it? They go, press the subscribe button and here and there and join.
Hi, I'm Nixie. And here I am talking about nerdy stuff that tickles your neurotransmitters, like traveling the world to find out what you're passionate about, because we want to know what we're about, what you geek out about.
Around the world!
That was not the best pitch. Love me anyway! Okay, so I think that's it for Geeks Abroad. please, those forms are so important. Go to geekbeacon.org.
Let's see any more
Help
cool
us with this
questions
nerdy
to
community.
answer.
Fill out a survey. I don't think I told them
So,
this yet.
hey, should we get into Raspberry Pis? Because I've never seen that in like a electronics store. I'm like, what is a Raspberry Pi? P-I? What is that thing?
A Raspberry Pi was one of the things that I was going to make my turret out of for this house.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Send us one.
It's
how it works?
The turret is really exciting. I was going to make a portal turret, right? So it's like, are you still there? You know, geeks. And then I had I had to decide if I wanted to get a breadboard or if...
I'm looking for
You know
ones
what a
I can
breadboard
answer
is? What
because
is a
I'm not a
breadboard?
tech guy.
What is a breadboard?
What's a Linux? And what's
Let's
it
ask
do?
him. We're asking him what a breadboard is.
I don't know what a breadboard is. Is that where you hold
Just
bread?
guess. Just guess.
Breadboard?
Yeah, just guess.
Is that like where you house like Linux hard drives or something? I don't know.
So, or
Video games.
Or what about,
Hello.
what about
Let's
a
talk video games.
What about a PCB?
PC is that? Don't you need to see a doctor about that?
Anyway,
you might need some insulin
What about
for that.
OpenCV?
OpenCV, you might definitely need to see a doctor for that.
So that's
You shouldn't say that on first date.
yeah. I want
Say that for the third one right before you know it.
So all of those things, I got a breadboard. I was using OpenCV to do blob tracking. So the idea of it would be it sees the blob, and it basically will shoot Nerf darts at it. And I've been working forever at this project, and I'm having some issues with it. So that is an example of coming to our Discord, getting involved, and we're going to just build out all the things. And we're going to combine all the projects. So anything that you feel like you have to do alone, you don't. Because we're here.
I built a video game using assembly language
Back in the day.
back in the day.
The day.
The
Back
day.
in the day.
And I got a A- on it.
All right. So
That's
I'm going
as techie as
to
I
answer
get.
a few more questions, but this stream can't be...
That's all about video. That's not even about video game stuff.
Can
Come on,
I
from
tell
video
you
game
more
stuff.
about my Patreon? I can show you my Patreon, actually, because I learned how to do science to it. Would you like to see? So that was one of the questions that Sika player asked. Retweet the URL.
See, I got her this one thinking it was as big as this one.
Maybe.
Boy, was I shocked when I saw the box.
Huh? I'm getting like overwhelmed with llamas.
That's fine. That's your
Yeah.
calling.
Yeah, of course we're tangenting. Of course we are. But we're about to be done.
That's what happens
The last
with
thing-
ADD. It's all the tangents. All the tangents.
All the tangents, all the time. .com.
You know, we should retweet the URL as well as send out all the URL and links again to all our watchers.
Yeah. So this is my Patreon, and we're going to change a few things. But for patrons that are basically, we give them a little bit of a discount reward or Discord rewards, and they have access to this like kind of like secret stream. And yeah, again, the reason I posted my stuff as private, like the amount that I've received, is because I didn't want it to be about Patreon today. I wanted it to be about all these really cool reminders. But Patreon only, I'll leave kind of like voicemails for y'all.
I think
and here is
Shadow Mita. I think you're in for a treat because there will be some, live coding sessions.
yeah.
Linux tutorials via Twitch.
Oh, we have people that are
And-
programming
and then,
live on Twitch.
You
You guys.
OSAult itself will, maybe get a co-host soon.
So we're rebooting OSAult.
Yep.
We have Geek Beacon Games.
Yep.
And everybody, each and every one of you, can contribute on this. So
Squirrel Army.
we have the Squirrel Army from the Squirrel Chat
Yep.
and Geeks Abroad with this application. So let us visit you, and I think that's all, folks. I think that's all.
Who wants to watch her play Friday the 13th?
No, please, no.
Yeah.
Please,
Hashtag
no.
Friday the 13th in chat. Get enough of those, she'll do it.
I really hate horror games, you guys.
Jake.
The last time-
Jake. Anyone seen Adventure Time? Get Jake. You say Jake 3 times in a chant. He does it. Jake.
I don't think that's how this works.
Jake. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
Yay! Yeah, okay. Complain about Windows 10 as much as you want. We'll talk about it later.
We all know the best build was Windows 98. That's like their caddy.
Yeah. Yep. So the mods can post the links to all of the relevant stuff.
Hashtag.
But it's geekbeacon.org.
Hashtag Friday 13th, the game. To get to the play.
Oh God, please no. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that there were little donation-y things.
Yeah, people were kind
thank
enough
you.
to...
Oh my gosh, thank you, Liquid. I seriously didn't know this functionality was set
it
up.
did. And I was like, sweet.
Holy
and
smokes.
with that $5 that Sal Duke one gave you, you can get more stuffed llamas now.
Oy.
So technically they're helping you.
Can't wait to meet you friend zoners. Dan Boyd.
Dan Boyd. Oh, look at
I
that.
love
Friday
it.
13th. Friday 13th.
Please don't chant. I'm afraid of chant.
Friday 13th.
Why? Why would you do that to me? You know how freaky it is.
Geekbeacon.org.
Yeah, anyway. So I didn't know that Super Chat was enabled. I don't even know what it was. But thank you for Liquid Identity
Well, at least
101.
maybe they said something.
Talk nerdy to us.
All right.
I
What
will.
is this?
Actually, I
Jamie
did.
Valadera said something. Hold on.
I did talk nerdy to him, actually. I just talked about OpenCV.
Okay, so Jamie asked, he gave $2.
Why was I gone for so long is already
Health?
explained.
Health issues.
Yeah, it's already explained, but basically I have a lifelong illness that isn't very fun. And I'm watching us celebrating.
And you getting all pouty faced because I don't want to play Friday 13th.
Yeah, I didn't know
play it.
Super
Make her
Chat
play it.
was a thing either. It's very strange.
Yeah.
So yeah. PUBG.
No, PUBG's still broken. Tabletop is whatever. And Killing Floor is meh. Sorry, Aeon.
Yay. Yay. Okay. I think we are done. If you guys want to just chill with us or me, we're going to do that a lot more. Sometimes I drop into the Discord. Actually, often I drop into a listen only and I just kind of chat about stuff. So I want to just be, oh God, Friday the 13th.
New Masquerade. New Wave Masquerade. Gotcha good.
Be gone. Be gone with you. Be gone. Goodbye.
And remember, kids, I have dog blood on my shirt.
I have no idea what that means. But that's part of it, I guess. Alrighty. Thank you guys. All of this is going to be recorded. We're going to I can answer a lot more questions later. There's also, we have this whole infrastructure. So if you go to the Discord, and you can use an open source program to access Discord. So before that whole thing is crazy. We also have I have a few of your questions. And we put this in. Actually, I can show you right now. I don't know why I keep doing this because I read the functionality. What I can't tell you, I have an ear infection. Oops, I'm not PG. I am not rated PG. You guys should know this by now. Let me show you what I got here. It is over here in the Geek Beacon. It's been repurposed to be Geek Beacon. I don't know how to access it at the moment. Awkward. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support and just being here when I needed you the most. And it's just been great. So I'm going to send you let's see. Let me just do a little quick tutorial on Discord before you guys go, because I'm going to be there right after this and I'm going to answer some more questions, okay? But we can't keep doing this thing on, that's not looking good. We can't keep doing this thing on YouTube because it's getting long. It was only supposed to be an hour. And some of you have the ability to have time non-blindness. Oop. That just isn't gonna show up, so it's okay. Let me show you this thing. Okay. So 1 second here. 1 second here. Did it switch and then switch back? Of course it did. Okay. Hope you guys like this new encoder thing that I'm doing. So when you come into Discord, there's going to be, it's almost like a hybrid IRC. We've set up bots that you can tag yourself on. I can talk in my tutorial voice if it would be helpful to explain this brief tutorial on Discord. It's like an ASMR hybrid. But look, so what we're doing is we're transcending language barriers, cultural differences, and political climates, and we want to know all of your nerdisms. So you can head to the announcements, you can go right to the main grid, you can ask me anything. So this is the big deal. We're going to take the questions that you've asked that we've missed, and you'll see it here in Ask Me Anything. All the questions that were asked, which are numerous. And then we have mods, our beautiful suitors of the Discord, that turns it into questions. So I will have every single one of them officially logged in a beautiful, delightful, going to answer them way. Oh, sorry, that was not tutorial voice enough for you guys. And yes, I am part of the FBI Discord. The one thing we really like, as you can see, is chatting on voice. It's something that works really, really well for me. So I want to chat with you guys soon. Very soon. Please and thank you. This has been a public service announcement. Oh, also, you can suggest anything here. And when you can tag yourself, Here's a good example. What are we showing here from tagging? Let's show Eden's tags. He is part of the Squirrel Army, which means he has a special ADD brain or focus stuff, and also Linux. And also, he's looking for a group to game. Self-tagging, you can mess around with a bot, you can do all the things, and then I'm finished. All right. Guess I'll talk to you later, guys. If you want to hang out more, I'm going to be doing more streams, and I'm going to release a schedule for all of these things, for the collaborative documents for ADD, for the ADD podcast, which talks about coping mechanisms. I have an entire huge system that I've created, and all of that is going to be available for you with the price is right, which is absolutely nothing. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Any questions? Who should spend time more with their girlfriend? I am single and happy about it. I am back. I am okay. And this video is going to be archived just for you and all the other stuffed animals that didn't get a say in the matter. And the question from A is, do you feel sick? And the answer is yes, sometimes, but it's okay because I'm going to do the thing and I'm going to make all the projects and we're going to still be able to deal with all the stuff that we feel like nobody can talk, like you can't talk about it, and we're going to talk about it. I don't need more llamas. I have all the llamas I need. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna go take a nap. It's so good to see you guys too. Feel free to listen to the rest of this soon. And let me know if you want me to live stream more. I'm really tired right now. I'll probably be all over the place. The last thing I want to say, never give up. We are a community of people that are face-checking fear because you're not alone. And we're here for you now. Head on over to geekbeacon.org. I missed you and I need to see you there. Oh, and let me come live with you for a couple days. I won't bring all the squirrels, I promise. Geek Beacon. I will live stream more, of course. Make it do the thing. Damn it, make it do the thing. So I'll just do one last. Hi, I'm Nixie Pixel, and you're watching OS Alt, your source for open source. And also, Geek Beacon. The umbrella corporation for all 4 components that you want to be a part of. Okay. Time to sleep. Need cuddles. Squirrel Army. Oh yeah, 4 pending members to review. Sign up for it. I'm gonna post my guide, my coping mechanism guide, because if you ever feel like you're not, like if you were the special brain person that needs, you know, if you have some time blindness where it feels like you can't do things on time, like for whatever reason, if somebody tells you something, you forget it, you know, there's a lot, it's a common phenomenon that happens, and ADD is not exactly what you think. It's basically having no working memory, and there's just a lot of nuance around it, and I want to be able to help every single person in a way where I'm not, you know, completely bombarded with messages. And this is our GitHub for OS Alt. Follow it, join it, love it, like it. And so OS Alt isn't going away, and we're having a lot of fun stuff for our gaming section. Click on that when I leave and watch the craziness. And if you can help, now's the time. We have all the people with all the things, and we're going to make a network that we're going to be really proud of. And this one little landing page site is going to be so much more. Okay. That's all I got. Languages do I speak? I'm learning Thai the most right now. Sawadee ka, sabay di mai. Chanyak tai. Cuddles. Okay, bye-bye. Check out the rest of the stream. I'll edit it and make sure to put some timestamps in it in a way where you understand. And if there are any differences between ADD or IDD or whatever, by all means, yeah, let me know. Bye. Have fun storming the castle. See you really, really soon. And see you in like a couple minutes if you're on Discord. Discord. I don't know how to stop the stream. Maybe I just press the